How has the learnings been?
Okay, so I'll say generally for me, very exciting and insightful. And I think the beauty of it is that I'm able to sort of now look at some data at work, and my brain is already sort of thinking and trying to apply what I've learned in class, so how I'm doing my work. So as I was telling one of the datafied students, the data stars, that I'm not just doing my assignments to check the box, but I'm literally watching videos and trying to ensure that I'm actually hands-on and I really understand the thing I've been taught, for me. And it's very fulfilling because for the longest time I've been very afraid of data. Anything, if I just say data analytics, it sounds like Greek or one very big mountain to crack. But I've realized that it's really not that deep. Yeah, so I guess it's going well. Work has been very crazy. I didn't anticipate for such a busy Q1. So I think my biggest challenge is trying to balance that time. So I've been doing a lot of study in the middle of the night most times. I've been traveling a lot and all that, but yeah, I'm hoping to consolidate and be able to catch up and as much as I've missed out on. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing. I'll get back to you later. Okay, Chidima is finally here. You're welcome, Chidima. Hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. Chidima, a thumbs up. Thank you. Then, can you now answer? Have you been able to go through the materials for the week, Chidima? The material that was released on Wednesday. Have you been able to go through it? Chidima is not answering. Is Ini hearing me now? Olivia, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Okay, I can see Chidima say yes, but is that but that I don't know? All right, Olivia, what's the update? Can you answer us? What's the updates with your learning? How far have you gone with the materials that were released? We need to do this checking because I want to make some statement. Okay, it's all right. Just be on the call. That's the more important thing that I want from all of us. Just be on the call. Just be on the call, please. All right. On Thursday, you were all introduced to LinkedIn and the optimization. How many of you were able to go to your LinkedIn to do anything? Let me do this check because there are some statements that I want to share with you before we go on. How many of you went to your LinkedIn after Thursday night class? The class took far more than 2 hours. Mr. Namdi did a whole lot of justice despite the difficulty with the network. But how many of you? Mercy, you are welcome. Mercy, I'm sure you looked through your LinkedIn. Were you able to update anything on your LinkedIn? Mercy, were you able to go through your LinkedIn? Can I hear you? Just unmute and speak.
No, sir, I haven't done anything yet,
You
but
are
I will.
okay. Winifred, can I hear your voice now? Were you able to check your LinkedIn? Were you able to do anything?
For now, not yet. I haven't done it.
Sonia, you are welcome. Sonia, were you able to go through the materials that were released on Wednesday?
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, you're welcome.
Yes, sir, I've not been able to go through those ones.
Wow, you have all to find way to go through your materials. It's okay. It's understandable that our activities and our schedules tend to fold in between what we are doing. But please, as data analysts, let me quickly share this with us. As many who want to take data analysis as a career, this is what you must know. these tools, you first learn Google Sheets, you are learning Power BI, and you'll be learning SQL. These are tools or tech stack as a data analyst. We have several tech stack, and as many tech stacks that are available there, as many tech stacks that you learn. If you like, you learn 100 of these tech stacks. One thing you need to know is that the tech stack is only 20% of the requirements for you to thrive as a data analyst. The tech stack is only 20% of the requirements, the skill set for you to thrive as a data analyst. Now, as a data analyst, we talk about the skills, and the skill sets are divided into two. We have the technical and the soft skills. The soft skills make up 80% of what is required for you to thrive as a data analyst. I'm not here to begin to teach you on the skill set, but I just need to advise you. Now, what makes your soft skills? I have mentioned the tech stack. The tech stack or the technical skills, they are the ability to use the tools proficiently and very, very well. You should be able to know how to answer questions using the tool. For instance, you are asked, how were you able to carry out my analysis? Now, when I brought in my data set into the Power BI, I realized I needed to look at the data set and to be sure that this data set was okay. So what I did is that I went straight into the Power Query, and when I got into the Power Query, I noticed that the data set was not completely okay. Of course, there are technical statements for all of this. Now I needed to transform the data. First and foremost, I transformed the headers by, that is one of it. And then, for instance, you can also speak about the region data set, where you needed to also transform that particular data set, especially in the one where you were told to remove that region and make it a white space. You also speak and say, I had a region column in my geographical police force data set, and I realized that the name of the column was already region, but the data set in the rows had names such as Southeast region, Northwest region, but because this is a single region, I needed to remove that word region from each of the rows. And so I went into the data set using Power Query, where I went to the transform ribbon, and then I checked on the any column data tab in the transform ribbon, and then I went to where we have replace values, and I clicked on replace values, and on and on. So I'm just giving us an instance. These are not these are the basic questions, but what you really use the tech tool to report is the analysis, how you were able to use it for or to carry out the different analysis you did. And these are some of the things that gives you edge, your ability to talk. These are the soft skills. When we talk of communication skills, you speak using the technical skills, or the tech stack, you speak using the tech stack to answer and give response on what you're able to come up with. So I'm encouraging us that for the time being that you are spending with Datafy to learn, please make out time. Be intentional. Make the sacrifice. I do know how at times you may tend to feel, but tell yourself, I will dedicate a minimum of an hour daily even if you are not, on your PC, but you dedicate that time to listen to the lessons on your mobile phone while you are in the vehicle. I will always encourage everyone who cares to listen. While you are in the vehicle, make sure you put on your phone. If you have earpiece, use them and listen to lessons. They will help you, because your busy schedule, there's not going to be better time. You're only going to be intentional and tell yourself, I will have to do this. That is the intentional mind made up that you have to consider. So I'm encouraging us to be much more intentional in as much as we are busy, and we will see how we are progressing. Nobody is going to force you to be intentional. Nobody is going to chase you. We are only going to ask you from time to time how far you are coming. With this being said, I want to encourage every one of you, go to your LinkedIn. It is not when you are done with the training. Go and look at your LinkedIn, and since we said we are available to help guide you in optimizing your LinkedIn, please look at your LinkedIn for all those guides that we mentioned. Begin to put them into practice and begin to make your post. This particular police crime data set, begin to make posts on LinkedIn. Mr. Nnamdi showed you how you can create a post that you can use ChatGPT. Start from using ChatGPT and or any other AI tool for you to create posts. But be sure that what you are creating, it's not what the AI gave you, so that you are not giving out information that you didn't really work on. Please go and engage on LinkedIn. Go and engage. And then for those who just want to take this program as a skill set, now you also need to realize that even if you are not taking it as a direct career, as a skill set that you are taking it to help you to work better in your current activity or in your future activity. My encouragement to you is that you be much more intentional and you take it seriously. It's not just for those who are picking this data analysis as a career. Having said this, Mr. Gifts, if you can hear me, are you with your laptop or desktop? Are you with your PC? I want you to come up with it. Are you with your PC?
I'm on transition.
Okay.
I'm just with myself.
Okay. Godwin, are you with your PC, Mr. Godwin?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay. Can you bring it up and show us what you did in your learnings? Let's quickly see.
Which of the classes, sir?
No, I'm talking of the 2 modules that you have gone through. For the lessons that were released on Wednesday, were you able to practice?
No, I was not able to practice. In fact, it was just the last 1 hour to this class that I went through the 2 of them.
You only read, you didn't practice at all.
Mm-mm.
I was thinking,
Usually I watch the video first. I first watch the video, then I rewatch again before I now start following. But unfortunately, it was already 1 hour to the class, so I couldn't rewatch to practice.
It's okay. There is no
Yes,
unfortunate there. What about Mercy? Mercy, are you ready to show us what you learned? Is Mercy still on the call?
Yes, sir, I am. I'm using my phone at the moment, currently because I don't have lights. My PC is down,
It's okay.
so I'm using my phone to connect the
Okay,
class.
but you have been practicing after installing
Ye-
Power BI.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've done my assignments and I've gone through the materials they released on Wednesday.
You've gone through all of them?
No, not all. I went through just 3. I'm in module 3.
Okay, discuss module 1. Let me hear if you understand module 1 and module 2.
Module 1 is talking about tax tables. So he defined what DAX is and the function types of DAX.
So what is DAX? What do you understand? Don't worry, don't give me a book definition. What do you understand by DAX?
Okay, DAX is a functional language. It's like a formula constructed by applying and composing various functions. And those functions contain other conditional statements and value references.
Okay, thank you. You have done well. Dorcas, are you still on the call? Hello, Dorcas. Seems your network is still giving you headache.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. I wanted you to bring up your PC. Is it possible?
Yeah, I have my PC with me.
Okay, can you share your screen with us?
Okay, one second.
So far, open your project and let's do some things together.
Yeah, that's my Power BI, right?
Yes, your Power BI, the projects. Hope you've been saving your projects.
I don't have projects, sir.
You've not
Really trying
commenced
to
your
project.
The guided project, you've
No,
not
sir.
done anything?
No, sir.
Wow, you have a long way. You've not cleaned your data set, you've not brought in your data set into your Power BI yet?
I have the one I did for like, let's see. 1 second, sir.
Okay. Because I expect by now that you have already gone far. In fact, you should begin to consider how to write Dask. That's what I'm expecting everyone to be anxious. You begin to write Dask functions and then you begin to bring in your visualization. So you've not done any of this?
No, I just checked. Apparently, I don't. The one I even have done, the data I cleaned, I didn't save it. I've not submitted the assignment, so I just realized that I think I didn't save it because I can't find it.
So you will start from the beginning again. All right, all the best.
Thank you, sir.
So, but just be intentional and take out time. There is no problem. It's understandable your schedule.
Yes, sir.
Please go on ahead. Dorcas, you have a whole lot to do. And if you can
Yes, sir.
sacrifice 2 hours today, is it possible? After the class, you make sacrifice of 2 hours to sit on your work.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes.
I will want to see your progress.
I'll give you feedback tomorrow. Yes.
I want to see your progress, please. And
Answer.
to every one of you, please, I want to see your progress. Okay, Tayo, you are welcome. You can unmute and speak, Tayo. Tayo, if you can hear me, can you unmute and speak?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
You are welcome.
Yeah, may I show mine, sir?
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay.
It's what I want us to do so that you practice and then you bring up your questions. But I hope it is in line with our study today anyway, but just bring it up. Even if it is a past lesson, we can always handle it. And then we see how to run into what we have to do today. Dask functions, for me, they are not something that we will want to... Tayo, sorry. Are you hearing me, Tayo? Oh my. Please, is there any other person who has their PC and want to share before Tayo will settle the challenge he's having? Is there anyone? Is there anyone here who want to share with us their PC? Olivia, would you want to share with us your PC? Olivia, if you can hear me, can you make a response? Olivia? Is Olivia here? Okay, sorry. She said she cannot speak. I'm so sorry, Olivia. I've been calling you. What about Sonia? Sonia, think the other time I didn't ask you if you had your PC. Sonia, can you share your PC with us so that we'll see your Power BI? Let's do some hands-on work. Sonia, are you there?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Sonia, can you share your screen with us?
So, I'm still on Power Query for the last assignment.
Can you share your PC? That's all I want to hear. Don't worry. Can you share your PC with
Okay,
us?
sir.
Share your screen.
No
and
problem.
let's do a hands-on. Share your screen with us.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Winifred, are you still online? Sonia, we are waiting for you to share. Winifred, are you still there?
Yes, I am. No,
Are you with your PC also?
no, I'm using my phone. Sorry,
It's okay.
I'm using my phone.
It's okay. It's okay. But how far? Hope you are practicing. Hope you have you been practicing? Hope the issue you had. Okay, thank you, Sonia. Sonia, okay, you can. If you already have a project, just open the project strictly. Sonia, it's been long you open your Power BI. We have caught you today. It's been long you open your Power BI, Sonia. It's okay. So, what you just need to do, all right. So, please, everyone, watch what we'll be looking at. Okay. So, Sonia, can you respond? Just respond to me, Sonia.
Sir, I'm here.
All right. So what have you done so far?
When I entered into the assignment, I was trying to understand. Honestly, this the Power BI has been quite difficult for me to navigate, and I think I was trying to query my data, but I wasn't understanding.
It's okay. Hold on. Now watch what we will do. You know how you brought in your data, right?
Yes,
you remember
sir.
how you brought in your data? Now,
Yes, sir,
so
I do.
far, did you when you finish did you append your data? Did you append the data to each other? Just go back to where we are.
Okay.
Don't click there. No. Oh, you clicked it again. Did you append all your data? Did you do it?
Sir, they append word, but I brought in my data, and I was going through them like the I was going going through each of the columns, and then I think I kind of reached out, but I was not doing the right thing. Like my data were in quarter, like first quarter, 1 1 1 1 1. Like so when I reached out to Mr. Nnamdi, he said I wasn't doing the right thing. So I should go back and study. And I've been trying to go through my data dictionary, but it's been hard for me to understand. And I think I've been stuck in Power BI, which is hard because the other one we're doing, it was easier for me to navigate.
Power BI, it's not hard though. None of them is hard, eh?
So maybe I've not gotten the formula.
Yes, I understand. So now see what we do. I'm only asking, were you able to do the appending to your data? Okay, see what we'll do. Let's go back to your Power Query, right? Since you say you don't know how to navigate, sir. Don't worry, I'll tell you what to do. So that you know how.
Okay,
and
sir.
Everyone, please watch in case you don't know how to go back to Power Query when you are already in your workspace like this. Now you can see you're already on the home ribbon, the home tab.
Yes, sir.
The home ribbon. Now inside the home ribbon, you can see we have data, we have queries. So go to where we have queries. Don't click on it until I tell you. Go to where we have queries. No, you have passed. Query, just be looking at, no, query is the second
Sorry,
one.
see them here.
Good. So
Yeah.
you see where we have transform data. Click on that
Yes, sir.
drop down. Yes, click on the drop down.
Okay.
Click. You can see, so click on transform data now. Click, let's go back
Okay.
quickly. Good. This is how you go back to your Power Query. Hope you are learning the navigation now, small. Sonia.
Yes, sir.
Good. So
Yes, sir.
please let this stick to you as you are practicing, and when you get back to watch the videos.
Okay, sir. So it's open now.
Oh, you were supposed to share your entire screen. It seems you shared only your Power BI. Share your entire screen with us, please.
Okay.
It has to be your entire screen so that we can see everything else that
Okay.
you're showing. Yes. So stop sharing and reshare again. No, I mean the screen.
Okay.
You have to from the Google Meet. From the Google Meet.
Yes, I'm back. I'm back here.
No,
Okay, share entire screen.
I'm talking of Google Meet. Your Google Meet. Not
Sir, I'm
Power
at.
BI. All right.
You can see it now, right? Okay.
Yes, I think you can show us. Good. No, show us your Power Query.
Okay.
Yes, so this is your Power Query. All right. So I realize that this is not our data set.
No, it's not.
Okay,
I was trying with something else as well.
Okay, it was something else. Where is your data set?
I'm coming. Let me go and get it.
Did you download them, or you are using the
I've
public
started
version?
using our data. No, I've started using our data as well. There are two. I think this should be it.
All right. I will encourage you to focus on the data set and get it. Don't be on the data set and be on that data set. You get yourself a bit perplexed. Do this single project and get the direction of this project. That's very, very important. This thing is reopening again. All right. Like I said, DAX is it's how do I put it? I wouldn't want to say you don't cram the formulas. You understand the logic behind the formulas for DAX, and that is what will save you. And you have to be consistent in the practicing. So I will be uploading a cheat sheet that DataCamp developed in partnership with Microsoft, that owns the Power BI, so that we can see how DAS is, because we won't be able to teach you all the DAS functions. Are you sure this is your data set?
So it's not saved. Let me just
good.
let me go and get it.
Data. Yes, I'll prefer you load it. No, new source. Click on new source.
Doing this metrics on Power BI is that you don't need to type it. You don't need to type the syntax. The suggestions you just come and then you add it to it. So I'm closing my brackets and then I will press enter. Okay. So it's saying that I already have a total revenue name on another table. So I will have to rename this. So I will go back and rename it. So I will do total revenue 2. And then press enter. So just to be able to show the outcome of this formula, I will go to my visualization space here, and I'll click on card.
Use new. Sorry, use new. Mr. Gift.
Okay.
Use new.
Sorry, sir.
Use new.
New?
Yes, I wanted to use new. New card.
New card. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Use new
Hold
card.
on, sir. Let me remove this.
That's
New card. We
yeah.
say
Go below, down, go down. No, go below, down. Yes, that's new card.
yeah, this is it. This is it.
Yes, click on it.
Okay, sir.
And I want to see if we can do
Yes.
something. Yes.
So after clicking on it, I'll go to my colon under the new table I created and click on total revenue, and it will reflect my summation as my DAX. So that means on the table, the total revenue is 6 million.
All right, well done, Mr. Gibbs.
So that's how to create the summation.
You will do another one again. You'll be doing average, right? You'll be doing average.
Okay.
But I want to show you why I said you should use new.
New
Now,
card.
yes, I want to tell you why. Now go to visualizations below. You'll see something. Just go to visualizations below. I just hope this is formatted. Now you see below, you see data. Below you can see data.
Where?
Below.
Yes, I can see data.
Good. Can you
Yes,
see
sir.
where you have the total revenue now?
Yes, sir, I can.
Good. Now, when we create another metric, all
Yes,
we
sir.
need to do, instead of creating a second card, because we are using
Yes,
the
sir.
new, you are only to drag
Yes, sir.
that metric and bring it below the total revenue under that data set. That's what I want us to do.
Please. Sir, can you come again, sir?
Don't worry. What I'm saying, right? This card you just have here, it's a single metric, right? So
Yes, sir.
I want us to have two metrics. It's two number metrics I want us to create. And so you are going to create another dash function so that everyone will follow.
Okay, which is average.
Yes, create an average dash function for the same metric.
The same metric. Okay.
Yes, so when you create it, it will be created. Now, what you will now do, you click on it just like you clicked on this one. You just click on it. It's just a click. And our expectation is that it will now appear below total revenue inside where we have that data. Bring your mouse there. Take your mouse to where we have the data. Where I showed you earlier. Where I showed you earlier.
Yes.
So you can see the total revenue too is there. So go below. Below. Good. So when you click, just between that box.
Okay, here.
This is small multiples. Good. Inside the box of the data.
Yes.
That's where it will now appear.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. So that we see how it appears.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So create another metric. Mercy will soon give you one of the metrics. So create another one.
Okay, so I'll go back to my
create.
classwork.
Yes. Today we
and then right.
Go ahead.
And then select new measure. And my function tab will come up. So I will say average. Because I have several average here, I'll probably rename it differently. So it does not, let me say to equal to the average function. Yes, so we have several average, so he just highlights the average for me. So the question is, what am I taking an average on? So I can say, I want an average of,
give us the average of quantity. Just use quantity. Or, yeah.
Oh, quantity.
Yes.
Okay, the average of quantity. So we have sales data here and then quantity under. So I select
on.
this because it's on the table.
Yes, go to sales data. Let me explain something so that we all understand what is going on. Oh? In
Okay,
that
sir.
your DAX formula. Now let's start again from average. Go to your average. No, go to your formula, the DAX function that you've written.
Okay.
Good. So once
I'm
again,
here.
yeah. Once again, I want to remind everyone, these are the simplest DAX functions that you can write. Anytime, any day, you should be able to call on this very simple DAX function. The average, the very first one, you can touch on the average. Mr. Give, touch on the average. Good. When you call
Yes.
the average, the moment you write AVE, the intelligence and intelligence and the AI function in Power BI will bring up suggestions of different averages. We have average, average A, average X. Now, I will always encourage that we are guiding us through the basics. And truth be told, you may use the next 3 years to want to understand DAX with the kind of our busy, to understand Power BI with the kind of our busy schedules. You may need to use even up to 3 years or so because it is large. And then before you can understand what you need the average A for, because for instance, as a data analyst, you are working anywhere, any tool you are going to be using, you will be guided. And because you have this basic knowledge, you will know where to bring in your average A, average X. It is the same thing with your Excel spreadsheets or your Google Sheets. It is not all the functions that you can be taught at once. But your consistent practice, and then as the opportunity arrives for you and you are working somewhere, you get the opportunity to use all of the functions. But just know how to use this basic one and its application. So we are applying average, the usual average quantity. We have called on the average. You can click on the average now. Mr. Gift, you can click on the
Yes,
average. Sir. Now, after clicking on the average, there is a data set. The reason why I say let me talk on this is that you may have diverse data sets at the end of the day. You may have as many tables as possible in your data set. We basically are using very few tables, but you may have as many tables. So what distinguish the table you are to work on and any other table? For instance, for this data set, there is the sales data table. So for the sales data table, which is in actual sense the only table here, Power BI is telling us sales data table, here we are, or here I am. And in the sales data table, I have several columns. Now, Mr. Gift, I don't know if your mouse,
Yes,
if you can bring your mouse and start from the very first column. The first column is customer name, sales data. No, those are good. That's the sales data table. Customer name, the next column in the sales data table is date. The next column is item purchase, followed by payment mode. They are all columns in the data set. It's just like our police crime data set, where we have several columns. We have 2012. We have for our different years, or for the appended years, we have the financial quarter, we have the financial year, we have the first name, we have the number of offense, and so on and so forth. And then for the crime, the region data set, we have the CSP name, first name, ONS code, and then the region. So it is the same thing. For each of the table, they have their individual columns. Now, you have called an average function. You have to specify the data set, and Power BI has made it so easy. You are not going to look for the data set anywhere. In fact, the data set will just appear and the particular column. All you have to do is to click on the particular column, of course, knowing the data name, the name of the data table, because you will likely have as many tables as possible. And then another interesting thing is that if you have many tables and several tables, all you need to do is to write a starter name for the table that you want to work with, and then the table alone will come out for you. So, Mr. Gift, you can click
Yes, sir.
on the particular column that we are to work on. Quantity now.
Yes, sir.
Good, thank you. Now, watch. After average data, there is an open bracket, and then there will be a closed bracket. You can close the bracket. Good. When you close the bracket, it returns a valid data set. If our formula was wrong, I want us to watch. Now, Mr. Gift, I want you to show how we will see if our formula is wrong or bad. I want to show us. Now, move your mouse where you are now. Move your mouse to the far right of the formula bar where you are. Move it. Move it. No,
far right of the formula bar.
No, formula bar. You are out of the formula bar where we have
before
the filter.
Yes. Yeah.
Good. Now go to where you have that hash colored. You see the hash colored, it looks like, is it 7 or F or what can I call it? Good. Click on it. Let's see if anything will come out. Nothing.
I just did,
out.
And nothing came out.
Yes, nothing comes out because it is valid, and that particular coloration shows you that it is valid. Now let's deliberately make a mistake. Let's be deliberate in making a mistake. Go back to the formula bar. Let's make a mistake. Good.
So,
do put comma there. Put comma.
Yes, not as much.
Good. Are you seeing that the color of that thing has changed?
Yes, sir, to red.
Is anyone seeing? Data stars, if you are seeing and you have understood what we are doing up to this extent, gives me a thumbs up. If you have understood, and if you are lost, if you are not understanding what we are doing, please just raise your hand and ask question. I know not. We have how many people in class? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 of you are in class. So I'm just hoping that with this basic knowledge that it will help us to get started with DAX data. Now, go to that where we have the red mark, where we have it turned red. Click on it.
I just did.
Click on the drop down arrow. Let me see.
Okay.
Click on the drop down arrow again. It's okay. So now, no, go back. Just go back to our main. Now, that alone is showing us that this thing is wrong. Even if you put your closing parentheses, it will still not give you anything. Try doing enter. Try clicking on enter and see the error report it gives you. Click on enter. No, you put the parentheses. Anyway, it will still give you. You can see too many arguments were passed to the average function. The maximum argument count for the function is 1. So the function recognizes only 1. And so there is no way this can return any value. Just to show us that you may make mistake, and you always have a report like this, and the report will guide you on what to do. So for an average, for calling an average function, the average function require only 1 argument. And what is the argument? Sales, the quantity column in sales data. Only that. We can't put any other argument, which means I cannot say average, open bracket, sales data quantity plus sales data, let's assume payment. No, I can't do that. It will not recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can remove the comma and then you click your enter. Close the bracket and enter it. All right, so you can enter it. It's now valid. And we have our second DAX function. So bring it into, or go and click on it.
My average 2, Abi?
Yes, click on the total card, the one you already have value inside. Click on it first. Click on your card view.
This one?
Yes, click on it. Click. Just single click. Have you
I just did.
All right, then go and click on
Yes.
the average. I hope it is formatted to allow 2 values. Did you see what just happened? Are you seeing what I wanted? Good. So it depends on the format. If you have up to 8 of them, you may put 8 of them on a row.
On the same
row, and you can put them on the same column. There is a formatting for it. We'll look at them when we get to visuals.
Okay, sir.
Now move them. You'll see that the both of them are moving. Move them. Just move it. Are you seeing? Now that's okay. Now use the other card. Use the other card. I want you to use the other card.
Yes, sir.
Good. Click on it. No, do your Control Z. You are supposed to click out. Yes, I want the button. Good. Click out first. Click out. Good. So click
I've clicked out. Yes.
All right. Click on the card.
Okay.
All right. Bring in total revenue into it. Go and click total revenue. Good. Now click average and see if it will come in. Click average. Click on the average.
Yeah, okay, the average, sorry.
Yes. Click on
it's not responding.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's not responding.
It can never respond because it was not meant to take 2 KPIs. Right? So if you like, you continue clicking. Just know the differences. So if you like, continue clicking from now till next tomorrow. It will never exist for you. You can only put another card. So put another card again, and then you can now put another card. Click out first. Good. So put another card.
Yes, I have.
All right. So bring in the average. All right. So you can only bring it by the side, and then you can move the both of them. So hold on. Let me see. Mr. Godwin, what is the problem? Talk to us. Unmute and talk. What is it?
It's my network, sir. So the thing is, I don't know what's happening. If I connect with my laptop, the network will go off. But if I connect with my phone, it will stay.
It's all right. Just
if I connect to laptop, it will go off. If I connect with phone, it will stay. I don't know.
So sorry. But you've been following at least. You followed and understood.
Not really, because I've actually logged out for it some time. I came back again.
It's okay. So sorry about that. I understand. Network has not been funny. Personally, I have been trying to run some applications through the week, and trust me, they are not working. So let's be patient with the network. It's okay. So, Mercy, are you there? Mercy, if you can hear me, unmute and respond, because you are owing me. Don't worry, don't go off, Mr. Gift. Just put on your Power BI. Don't go off. Mercy, I can't hear Mercy. Okay, Mercy, can you give us a DAX function? Which DAX function should we do now? Which one can we do?
Aggregation.
Aggregation of what? So, and you have to, is that the name of the DAX function? Aggregation DAX function?
I'm not done now, practical. These are the materials they drop on the group. And under the aggregation functions, we have the sum, the minimum and maximum, we have the average, we have the count.
And so you are saying we can use minimum. So where, for instance, can we use minimum? Mr. Gift, open the sales data. Let's see if we can use minimum or maximum. No, I mean from your this same screen. Go to, yes, open it. Let's look at the columns. Expand it, yes. So where can you possibly apply minimum, maximum?
Okay, sir, this material he's using, yes, I'm with you. The material he's using, me, I don't have it though. I don't know how I can get access to that material. I don't have it. The one I have is this EP cells. No, not aside police, the first one we used during our Google sheet. Okay. That's the material I have, but it's this total sales and the rest. I don't have.
Don't worry about the data set. It's just applying the DAX functions. It's the same thing, you can apply them anywhere. So it's just a question that where do you possibly want to apply it? That's just all I'm asking you. Where would you want to apply your minimum and your maximum? You can apply it there. We have numeric data sets there. Quantity is numeric, total price is numeric, unit is numeric. So where do you think we can apply it? Where?
Total revenue.
So can you tell us what to do? That's all I want to hear. Based on what we have done, what do we do? Can you tell him what he should do so that he will get so that he will get the metric? Can you be able to guide us from what we have done so far? I just want to be sure you've gotten
it. Okay, we'll click on the new column.
Okay. So go ahead.
So should I go to new column then?
Yeah. New column, new measure. New column.
Okay, new column.
Yes.
Right.
He's creating new column. Okay.
Creating new column. Yes. Yeah. So this new column now, what should we name it? Is it total revenue? Is it total?
Your choice. So any name you want to give it.
Okay, let's put it total revenue services. We have two already. Then.
Sorry, Ma, you said total revenue?
Yes, total revenue. 3. This is well, we already have 2, so we 3. Like
okay.
We'll name the column. Total revenue 3.
Okay.
So since we want to see the minimum sales in the total revenue, we'll go to equal to.
Okay.
Right? And then we'll put the minimum symbol.
Okay.
Are we seeing minimum there?
Yes, minimum. There's minimum.
Okay. One second. Okay, we want to see the minimum of total revenue. So,
yes.
I'm lost.
You are lost? Hello, Messi.
Yes, sir.
So what's the next thing we have to do?
Okay. I don't know.
Now read what it's saying. It said, see the direction. It's already telling you what to do. Minimum, column name or scalar 1, comma scalar 2. So now, do you think we should apply minimum to all of these? Is there any way we can apply minimum? Minimum, which of the columns can we apply it to? Is there a specific column? I don't really think there is any column we can apply the minimum to. Yes, because it returns the smallest numeric value or smallest string in a column, or the smallest value between two scalar expressions. So let's choose total price. Let's choose total price. Click on total price, please. Total price column, yes. Okay, so close the parentheses. Let's be sure. Good. So enter it.
Done.
All right. So bring out your visual. I want you to apply it to click on what do we call it? Click on that, the new
card.
Yes.
Or
Let's see if the formatting will allow up to 3. I just want us to see, and then you can still create a new card on. No, click on the same one we have already that is existing. Yes, click on it. Yes. Then go and click on
and then go select.
Yes, select
revenue 3.
Yes.
Revenue 3.
All right, can give us, so expand them so that move the other one away. Move the other one away. Move it down. Move the other one away. Move it down. You can push it. Okay. So you can expand it. Let's see if that metric is working. You know, anytime you create your measure as a metric, you always click. Oh, so this is the minimum. Why don't you create a maximum? It shows there are some null values. Go create a maximum. Let's see if the data set is valid. Go and create a max. Create a max on the
maximum
price. Yes, create a max. So class, we will soon be done with class, but I want us to give me a thumbs up if you have followed so far and you have understood what we are trying to do with DAX functions. If you have followed and you have understood what we are trying to do with DAX functions, DAX function, I don't want to hear that you have issue. The only issue with DAX function that I want to hear from us is that you want to know the formula to apply for whatever, and which I said I'm going to send the basic formula sheet on the WhatsApp group that will guide you. The basic, I'm not sending all the formula, is the most basic formula sheet that DataCamp and Microsoft agree that they will make available for everyone to use. So I will post it, please, to each and every one of us to appreciate how the DAX function they are used. The formula sheet I will be sending, you will see maths and statistical functions, you will see filter functions, you will see logical functions, you will see date and time functions, you will see time intelligence functions, you will see relationship functions, you will see table manipulation functions, you will see text functions, information functions, etc. So, have we created? Enter it and let's add it also.
Okay,
let's see if our new will encourage us. Please.
So still on this table, yeah?
Yes.
The new table.
Yes. So you select it again. Let's see what it gives us. Good. Expand it. It shows it can only allow 3. But expand it. Let me see. No, expand it towards the right.
Yeah.
It is showing it is only 3. Yes, towards the right. Expand it. So, oh, it can allow 4. No, it can't. It can't. It's only 3. Yes, it's only 3 that is formatted. But like I said, I will format it later on. No, it is so. It's here.
Yeah, you enter 4, but
no, but it cannot expand.
When I expanded it,
yes, because
you can only view 3 at a time.
Yes, that's the format. The format says you can only view 3, but we'll format it. Don't worry. When we come to formatting our work, these are the very last things that we'll be doing. But I want us to get the most important things. Not building the dashboard. These are the most important things: the data cleaning, the arrangement and modeling of your tables. These are the most important. Anybody has any question? I don't want to overstay with us, but I want to be sure you have learned and you have grasped what we are trying to do. Your DAX functions will help you to get your metrics, and this is how you work with your metrics when you get them. And you will see how we build our dashboard, because the metrics, you use them, they can be at the top, at the right hand side, at the left hand side. Or if you know how to design your dashboard to look very beautiful, to put your metrics in the middle, fine and good. If you know how to design your dashboard to put your metrics anywhere that you think it is metric compliant, fine and good. So, any question? I'm so sorry, network has not been funny. but let's do well to appear early tomorrow. For all that we've learned, I'm encouraging each and every one of you, even if the time will be tight for you, but tomorrow, basic DAS functions, you will apply it to your police data set. So every on your screen. Thank you so much. Thank you.